Ja, du är ju sjöman så du vet ju vikten av disciplin. Det är en del av en besättning, man har ett gemensamt mål. Och vårt mål är att försöka hitta en hedlig, ödmjuk och nyttig liten kristen pojke här inne. Och hittar vi inte honom så blir du kvar. Välkommen till Bastøy. Om så hela världen går under i vågorna så hade det med oss att göra.
Har du aldrig prövat sticka?
Sen 1970 ner.
Hi Stellan, nice to meet you and congratulations on your film. I really enjoyed it and I must say it left me with chills. How did you react when you first saw it and how do you hope other audiences will react?
Well, I was very pleased when I saw it first time. I knew we were heading for something very nice, especially thanks to the performances of the young boys and men. But I saw it, when I saw it the first time, it had come together very well, and I love the music in it, I like the cinematography very much. But to me, the most important thing, because the film as a story is a very traditional escape from jail story, you know? What really means a lot to me is the performances from the kids. Because they're not actors who want to become famous and well-fed from the posh areas of the city. They are kids from really troubled backgrounds, some criminal backgrounds as well, and they've never done anything like this. And the courage it takes for them to, in front of the camera, show weakness, show feelings, is enormous. Because they have learned that if you show weakness, you get beaten. That's how it works in the world. That's what they think.
Här talar vi inte om vad någon har gjort eller varit med om. Här finns ingen fortid och ingen framtid, här finns bara nu.
Om du ska vara här så må du lära att uppföra dig. Vad hade jag gjort med dig?
It took them a lot of work and courage to go there. But the blonde boy who plays Olaf, for instance, he said after the shoot, he said to the director, "This is the first thing in my life that I've completed," which is scary when you're 20 years old. And he, after this, he was on probation when we found it. And after this, he went on and he's an actor now. He's done 3-4 leading roles in Norway. So his life changed very much.
So do you think it's fair to say that you learned as much from them as they did from you?
Absolutely, and it's. I made, what is it, 100 films or something, 90. And to me, it is a challenge because when you work with them, they cannot play anything but themselves since they're amateurs. But they're really good at that, and it's very truthful what they do. So I can't come in with some tricks as an actor or try to use my technique or anything. I have to be exactly as truthful as they are if it should work, you know.
And since the story is a true story, how did you go about researching what happened to really get yourself stuck into the character?
The true story part of it is something I'm always less interested in than anything else, because no matter how much the original story is truth, it's always a sort of a personal digestion of reality that you do, and any good film is more subjective than objective. I read, of course, about the prison camp on the island, but that's nothing unique. They were all over the place 1950, and they still are in the world. I mean, there are children treated like that and worse all over the world today, except in Scandinavia maybe, or the Western world, where we have been pretty decent for the last 50, 60 years, not more. So what I was put some effort into was to make sure that the governor that I'm playing, his function in the film is being the oppressor. But it was important that he wasn't the oppressor because he was a bad guy. It's the system, it's the society that is the bad guy. So I tried to play him as a very progressive guy for his time, and a guy who actually wanted to do good, but couldn't. And then he becomes a coward and fails them and betrays the boys when he covers up the sexual abuse thing. Because that is a threat to him, because society would judge him if it came out.
Do you think playing these more sinister and ominous roles is a bigger challenge or easier than the light-hearted and cheery ones?
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty easy for me to go in that direction. I'm not naturally just sort of happy, silly. Then I have to know why I'm happy. I have to invent that. I don't know, but I mean, I've done everything, like Mamma Mia and all the way to Devil's Island.
And just finally, could you give any young film clubbers out there any advice, or any young aspiring actors or filmmakers advice to how to break the industry?
The only thing that they should do is do what they feel they have to tell. Tell the stories you feel you have to tell, and tell them truthfully. Whether you're an actor or a filmmaker, and they might not be appreciated, but that's not the point. You might not become a billionaire, that's not the point. You got to tell the story, do it.
Great, thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you.